So now that the new season is officially here, guys, 2K actually ended up adding multiple guaranteed free endgame option packs. And if you guys are like me and you love getting free stuff, then like the video and let me know down below in the comments something new that you ended up getting this season, because I do want to make sure that you guys go after these guaranteed free endgame option packs, because each of them actually has different players available. And as you know, there are so many endgames that we now have. You know, we got endgame Taco, we got endgame Giannis, all these endgames. And if you saw the pack opening I did with the guaranteed endgame packs, that you know how I ended up getting all these players. And I'm actually going to be getting the option packs because I'm trying to collect every single endgame before 2K24, obviously, since it is literally around the corner. But right here, you guys can see I have almost every single endgame. Look at my collection. This is wild. And then, of course, you know, I'm still missing some players here and there. And so let me show you exactly what I'm talking about, because the first endgame option pack is so easy to get that you can literally get it in under 30 minutes, especially if you're lucky. You can actually get it a lot sooner. And that's actually going to be in limited. Take a look at that right there. You only need one ring, that's it, and you end up getting a guaranteed free endgame option pack. And the thing about limited is that you could literally play one game and get the ring. You can also play 5 games and not get the ring. You really just have to get lucky. But regardless though, after you do end up getting the one single ring that you need, you do walk away with a guaranteed endgame option pack. And I'm gonna show you guys the players available as well as the other packs that you can get. But if you guys do want to play limited right now, you do have to use one of each in your lineup, and you can see you need a dark matter, you need a galaxy opal, a pink diamond, a diamond, an amethyst, a ruby, a sapphire, and an emerald. And then of course you have to use 5 gold players as the rest of the cards, and then of course no free agent cards allowed. And so right here you guys can take a look. Someone actually already ended up getting the option pack, and you have Luka Magic, you also do have Jimmy Butler, you do also have Jason Tatum, Anthony Davis, and then of course Wilt Chamberlain. Now there's definitely some good options right here. Obviously at this point in the year, you really just go after the player that you want. Like if you're a big fan of Tatum or Anthony Davis, you might want to get them, right? But if you want the best of the best players, I'm actually going to be ranking all of these right here, because I actually have been playing with a lot of these, because I do have most of them. I'm actually missing a couple of them. This is one of the reasons why I'm going to be getting this option pack as well. But when it comes to Luka Magic, you guys know he's going to be definitely a decent option, but there's definitely better players, because when it comes to him, he's going to be 6'7". You guys know the end games have the same animations, and so when it comes to choosing the best end game, you really just go based on heights. And so Luka is going to be 6'7". Same with somebody like Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler is actually going to be the same height as him, and so that definitely is going to be one of those players that I personally wouldn't get, because 6'7" definitely isn't even the tallest point guard that you can run. One of the shortest players we have right there. So Jimmy and Luka I would definitely cross off. And then when it comes to Tatum, that's actually one of the players that I don't have, but we can actually take a look in the collection right here. You know, I want to take a look at exactly how tall my boy is, and look at that right there. So he is going to be 6'8" from Duke. He's going to be also a shooting guard, and so if you do like Tatum, he definitely is a decent option. He's going to be 6'8", like I said, definitely taller than Luka and also Jimmy Butler, and so that's also another option. And then of course when it comes to Anthony Davis, you know, my boy out here, as long as he's healthy, he's a top 5 player in the NBA. I do not have him. He's going to be 6'10", but he can play the small forward position, and so I do consider Anthony Davis, you know, one of the better options. It really just comes down to who you want to choose, obviously, at the end of the day. But Anthony Davis being 6'10" and 253 pounds definitely is a good end game out there that you can choose from. And then of course we do also have Wilt Chamberlain, who I consider the best option. When it comes to like the best of the best out of these 5 players, I definitely would go with Wilt Chamberlain, because he is 7'1". He can play the power forward position. He can also play the center position. He has one of the best player models in the game, and he's also 275 pounds. And so he actually moves very well out there for the center position. And so when it comes to this option pack right here, you know, I would definitely just go with the player you want, but also keep in mind that Wilt definitely is the best option. And so that's going to be one of the guaranteed free endgame option packs that you can get. Again, super easy. There's no time limits. You can literally do it right now. You can do it tomorrow. You can do it a week from now. You can never do it. It's really up to you. So that's going to be one of them. And let's keep it going, because of course we do have to talk about this one right here, the endgame option pack. Now to get this one, 2K actually already added all the XP needed. And so I already have been seeing people get to level 40. It's actually crazy. Like, people got to level 40 in under a few hours, and I'm over here like, yo, take it easy, you know what I mean? But also, hey, you do what you want to do. And so that's going to be another endgame option pack that you guys can get. Now, obviously, you can see the players. You got Kareem, you got LeBron James, you got Michael Jordan, you got Magic Johnson, and then, of course, Tim Duncan as well. And also, don't forget, there's also the Invincible Deluxe pack that you can get that does give you any of the Invincibles. And I gotta tell you right now, bro, I'm hoping that for 2K24, Invincibles get more love. I feel like Invincibles dropped, and then 2 days later, we got endgame cards. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like next time, maybe 2K, you know, maybe make the pacing better. I would love to see that for the new My Team, the new 2K that we're getting in September. And like I said, 2K actually ended up adding all the XP, and you can see every player that has an agenda, you get 5,000 XP. Now, I will say, something that I hate is the fact that 2K has where you have to do something 2 times, or 3 times, or 2 times, 3 times, 2 times. Like no, 2K, just let us do it 1 time. I hate having to do it twice. Or maybe make it where we can get double. For example, score 40 points in a game with Kevin Durant 2 times. Make it where we score 80 points 1 time. You know what I mean? I feel like that would be so much better. For these right here, there's actually no limits. And so if you guys do have the end games right here, you know, you can definitely do that. And even if you don't have the end games, you can do the Invincibles, because the Invincibles also have 3,000 XP. And there's definitely enough XP to go get level 40 right now. Like I said, people are already getting to level 40 as we're talking right now. You probably already did. If you did, let me know down below in the comments. And now if you don't have end games or Invincibles or MT, you can actually go after some of the packs that 2K added. For example, in Triple Dead Offline, you have the regular Invincible packs, the deluxe ones, and then the same thing with end games. You have the Endgame Deluxe, the regular Endgame, non-auctionable by the way, and then of course they also ended up adding it to Triple Dead Online. Now for this one, tier 2, you can actually get the Endgame and Invincible regular packs, which you do have a chance of pulling any of the Endgames Invincibles, but also a regular Dark Matter and a normal card. But also in tier 3, you do end up getting the deluxe packs. Those are guaranteed to give you an Endgame or an Invincible, and so that's also available also in the other game modes like Unlimited and so on, like the Vaults. You can actually go after stuff like that too. They'll be available there as well. If you guys do want to go after some, you know, players that can definitely help you get XP if you are trying to get to level 40. And before I say the next thing that I'm gonna say, I mean no disrespect, okay? But Michael Jordan is the worst thing that you can choose from that option pack, okay? I'm sorry, MJ. It's not my fault. Blame 2K. You're just 6'6". You know, even the other option pack has better players with Luka and Jimmy Buckets. And luckily for me, I do have Magic Johnson as well, 6'9" over here. So I would definitely consider him as an option just if you do need a point guard. I know there's definitely some people that just don't like the endgame release. And I'm telling you, bro, you can definitely time it. Once you get it down, you're good. Now, I don't have the endgame LeBron James right here, which I'm actually thinking about getting him. But he's also 6'9". He's going to be a point guard / small forward. And so that's also going to be an option. I've been seeing a lot of people go after him. And then when it comes to Tim Duncan out here, he is going to be 6'11", but he can only play the power forward center position. I definitely wouldn't go for him. And so when it comes to this option pack right here, I'm gonna put Michael Jordan way at the bottom. I'm sorry, blame 2K. It's not me, MJ. I know you're the GOATs, but not in my team. You could also go with LeBron and Magic. I consider them the same card since, you know, they basically are the same card, 6'9" and everything. And then of course Kareem at number 1. And like I said, I'm definitely going to be getting them because I am still missing some end games. But I did just want to make sure that you guys knew about it. That way you can go after it. Let me know what you think about it. And if you want to see more, check out the guaranteed endgame pack opening. Check out the new token markets. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.